Okay. My goodness, it's 10 o'clock.
Can I check sound before you?
And we would love it if you would check sound.
Thanks.
We're all going to be sound checkers this morning for John. And what would you like us to do? Nod or go, woo, that was great, John.
Just grimace and grab your ears if it hurts. No. I just, so far I have no sound out of the microphone, so.
Your mic is not on?
It's not.
Maybe it's not on here.
Yeah, it is there.
It's on.
It's on. It's on.
Great. Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Is this loud enough, Gene?
Ooh.
Loud enough?
Good morning.
Okay.
Good?
Yeah.
Okay. That was John's first solo on mic check. Yes. And we all got to witness it. Good morning. Thank you for joining us at the Positive Living Center. I see that Bob Handis just walked in, and Bob just had a little bit of surgery going on. And he was on our prayer list. We'll find out more details later. Yes. Do we have any newcomers, any visitors that haven't been here before? If you would just introduce yourself and know that we welcome you.
I'm Leanna Harrison, and I know some of these people through the art trails art, and I live in Clarksville. And I was a school teacher many years, and I'm retired and celebrate.
Thank you for coming. It was such a pleasure meeting you for Art Trails, and it's always amazing how we meet people. There's like this magnetic energy that draws people to each other, and I'm glad you're here. So if we have any telephones that are, ooh, that was an old word. If we have any cell phones that need to be muted, would you please do that now? And my name is Rev Dr. Judy DeRosa. I'm a Chota Cherokee, and in Cherokee awareness, we are not adults until we're 57. I know. And then at some point, there is this aspect of holding the wisdom for everyone else. And so I think there's a lot of wisdom keepers here. So welcome. There is a little card that is a gift for you if you'd like to take it. It has the prayer of protection and the offertory that we say out loud together, which is kind of fun. And
Say where it is.
I'm sorry?
Say where it is.
It's on the back of the chair, and there's a little pocket, and if you adventure in, then you'll see that there's something for you to take home. Okay? Okay. This is the year of creating a healthy lifestyle. And our theme for this month is experience, significance, and evolving. Our opportunity to have John Lalonde play for us this morning. You're going to play a little before meditation?
Yes.
Great. So before meditation, John will just help us clear and smooth.
Yeah, so I'll play for a moment, then we'll go into silent meditation.
Thank you, John. It's time to go within to our inner space, that place of quiet and calm. Imagine petals of a flower held at your heart. And those petals continually unfold. A new part of yourself, a new awareness, a new sense of beauty. It's all held within you. That peace, that clarity is all yours. As we come back into this room, we know that we shift and change and become more than what we can imagine. Welcome back to this moment in this space of time. Thank you, John Lalonde. Today our spiritual thought is Sandy West, and I'm going to see if I can get this so she'll be available for you. You there, Sandy?
Can you hear me?
Now I can.
Good. Good morning, everyone. Talk today about the topic of experience. And that's one of the things that we really, really need in this life. And I think that's the one that we use the most. Every day, every minute, every breath is an experience, a different experience. And we learn through these, both positive and negative. When something happens that we don't like, if you wait a few days and then look back on it, you will begin to understand the wisdom of it and what you learned. A lot of times what we're learning is what not to do. And that's a very important one. I learned that so many times over my life. And then when I took all of the things that shouldn't be doing, it amazed me how many there were, but it also amazed me as I let them go, how much happier I was, how much more at peace I was. You know, you can read these words in books or hear people say it, but until you actually experience it, it's not always real for you. So learn to value all of your experiences, all of your breaths, all of your days. There's something positive and good in everything. Learn from them, allow them to be a part of you. And when you go out in life, you're going to role model that. You're going to share that. I love seeing people smiling. There has to be something good going on in their lives for them to be smiling all the time. I love sharing everything with people now. It frees you, this being able to experience and to value it all. So when you go forth this week, please open your arms and just embrace life. Let life come to you and swirl within you and just experience everything you can. Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much. We get to have John Lalonde do more music for us.
Well, there is rain in our forecast, and I call this song Rain. And there is a brief melodic piece that is part of a song that, for you Spanish speakers, I apologize, I am not, but it is Lluvia Sombre Timinchaca. If anybody knows how to say that, I'd be happy to hear it afterwards. What it is rain over an area in Chile. This song was by this band, A-R-A-K, Pacha, P-A-C-H-A, an Andean panpipe group. So I'm playing one tube. The original song has 3 people playing panpipes, many people playing stringed instruments, many percussion instruments, and the wind and rain of the Andes coming down. So I play this in our knowing that rain is coming. There's a section here where moisture is moving. I envision moisture moving into the area and then rain falling. So rain.
And may that rain come soon. Can you feel it coming? It's on the way. We need some moisture. Okay. The next speaker is Judy DeRosa. Thank you. I'm going to be talking about evolving. And for me, that is a aspect of what we're doing continually. We're evolving. So sometimes I ask people to listen with their heart. We often listen with our ears. But our heart is a really important aspect of that personal evolution. Is it time to set off on a journey into the forest of your dreams? You will travel by the still voice of your intuition and by the wisdom of your illuminated dreams. Your dreams and your visions. Will you take the quantum leap you are experiencing, which has been written in the stars by you long before you ever found your way to this place we call planet Earth? What are you afraid of losing? When nothing in the world actually belongs to you. Everything is temporary. This physical plane is on loan to us as a holographic universe of unlimited, diverse human experiences. We have nothing to lose while we're here, and everything to gain. How do we decide how to use the time that is given to us while we're here on Mother Earth? How do we do that? Do we live our life to the fullest, filled with happiness and adventures, curiosity and the unknown? Or have we been taught to just exist and endure? I ask you to make a choice in this moment to find the real you and why you came here. You don't have to tell anyone. You'll know it and you'll feel it in your heart. Our experience in life on this planet has a significant impact on our soul's evolution, because we know that Creator does not exist as itself. It is not floating on some cloud, and he is definitely not sitting on a golden throne, because Source is everywhere, and it is in everything, and especially Source exists in you. Great Spirit is everyone in this audience. You are the expression of the divine Creator, and we create our life in its inspiration. What does Creator look like? Look at the person next to you, or in front of you, or behind you, or look in the mirror. In nature, we see the diversity and vastness of Source. In our sunrise and sunset, and the stars as they glow in the evening sky at twilight, when the sun finally fades from our vision, we experience Creator in all things. As we learn to question dogmatic authority, we start to understand there is much more to our existence than what we're taught as children. We begin to remember who we really are. And we remember the gifts that we came here to use, which we hold in our soul self. Our creative gifts of words and music, of art and invention, of wisdom and healing, and endless list of opportunities of discovery. Your imagination and exploration and application of ideas of this innovative concept is to open your mind like a book you've never seen. And the rest of the world will become more because of you, of your words, of your experience, of your visions. Can we do this? I think we can. Or have we forgotten that we too interact with that etheric world? We use our senses to taste and touch and smell and hear. We do have coinciding intuitive senses sending us messages that we ignore. We do, we ignore them. We deny our relationship with our intuition, with that sense of something's not right, or that's perfect. That is magnificent. The word clairvoyant means clear seeing, as visionary foresight into the future. We all have that. Clairaudience is hearing voices which are calm and directive and directed to an issue you might be having. But are we listening? Clairvoyance is seeing images. I see images which means something to someone in the room. But do I go up and talk to them about it? I think our culture keeps us from that. And clairsentience, recognizing feelings or smelling tobacco or perfume from a departed loved one. I've had that happen so many times. When my grandpa passed, I could smell his pipe tobacco when I come not into his room, but into my room, where I know that pipe smell wouldn't be there. Psychic faculties or precognition occurrences may actually be a normal function of humans. Can you imagine if we tapped into that? Is this a natural law that we have hidden away from within ourself due to judgment or criticism or prejudice made by individuals who are deeply fearful of the unknown? The supernatural manifestation or occurrence attributed to some force beyond scientific understanding may be undiscovered gifts that we hold within ourselves, our link and spark to our higher self. Why would we hide or throw away that gift? Do we dull our senses and our psychic awarenesses with drugs or alcohol because we don't want to be different? Our feelings are extremely powerful. Not over anyone, but within ourself. We see and feel things deeply. Do you want to fit into an average, uneventful world that you can hide in? Are these clairvoyant gifts too much for young souls because we have zero education around these useful powers? Most people deny the connection to that invisible energy, yet we believe in an invisible God. Why hold back the advancement of our society out of the fear-based of unenlightened beings? When I was studying at Hypnosis Motivation Institute, getting my degrees in hypnotherapy and lots of training, we were studying psychokinetic energy. And one of the co-students came over and dropped his ring in my hand. And he said to me, "Hey, Judy, what did I do last night?" Really flippant. And I closed my hand and I closed my eyes. And I said, "I see a woman sweeping the porch. She's sweeping these concrete steps. And she's really old. And I see palm trees. And I see a woman next door in an apartment building. Open the door and she's blonde. And she's not your wife. And you go in. And he snatched that ring so fast out of my hand, and he went, "Please don't tell my wife." And I said, "I wouldn't do that. You asked the question because you didn't believe that anybody has any talent in this class. Get with it." And he's like, "Oh, okay." Part of that aspect of learning and believing is application. We all have these natural gifts tucked away. Are you too shy to emerge due to the critical world in which we all live? I do understand. I have had the tag of weird, strange, and odd placed on me all my life. We use derogatory language such as strange, weird, crazy, creepy, when we're actually discussing the sensitive forces that we deny exist within us. I become comfortable with the tags because I had to, because people couldn't reach within or express their gifts. Didn't mean that I was willing to deny my own. If we do embrace our intuitive gifts, the liars would fade away. We would have no place for the compulsive deceivers. Standards of ethics would become a core of honesty and leadership. We could be of service to the compulsive liars and help them get beyond their dis-ease. Our intuitive perceptions are always with us, but are we paying attention? Are we listening? Positive thoughts create positive things. Remember, you only fail if you quit. Keep going. We reach and react to vibrations unconsciously in our everyday life without judgment, such as the vibrations of music, which is harmony with oneself. I see that in John Lalonde. I see that in the people that love their music. Dance is harmony with others as we join together with that music. Gardening is harmony with nature. Natural medicine is harmony with nature used to heal. Astrology is harmony with our elders and the stars. The vast vibration of the starlight and the unlimited space of the cosmos vibrates for a higher purpose. Love is a frequency, a vibration. We can tell when we walk into a room. These frequencies are measured in hertz, or cycles per second. 174 hertz removes pain. 285 hertz influences an energy field. 398 hertz liberates you from fear and guilt. 417 hertz facilitates change. 432 hertz is the miracle tone of nature. 528 hertz heals relationships. 741 hertz awakens your intuition. 852 hertz attracts your soul tribe. And 963 hertz connects with light and source, your spirit. Our physical being is evolving and vibrates like a tuning fork, and we broadcast our thoughts like a living radio broadcasting out those thoughts and receiving in our field of reception various feelings. Because, as you know, in New Thought, our thoughts have power. When we feel the palpitation of our heart, when we see someone we love, we feel deeply. We are constantly giving and receiving invisible signals. It's not just you, but everything around you. People, places, things send out a resonance of energy, a vibration that we pick up with our senses. The torus energy field, which literally means a ring, entwines us as we hug one another. When we join that energetically with our internal thoughts, we have bigger feelings. First person I ever hugged at the Positive Living Center was Bob Hand. And look at what an impression he made on me, right? Thank you for that hug, Bob. Plus, we can have access to additional power when we meditate in a large room, when a group of people focused on a specific positive issue. We can change without using words as we communicate between these rings via touch, sound, smell. But on a much higher level, we are mystically conversing via the amperage and the frequency of the intuitive higher heart. We can use this energy for physical healing while others broadcasting outward, long-distance healers. This can sound outrageous to other people who don't understand that we are so much more than we have been led to believe. We can accomplish anything through New Thought practice. Remembering that this connection is a frequency. So we are picking up a lot of various energies. It is our job to not cancel this out with our own negative attitude and our own negative thinking. That inward voice saying, oh, I've heard this 100 times. Well, maybe the 101 will change something for you. Can you accept this gift? Can we allow the idea of this power within yourself and other like-minded people? It is our opportunity in our life to learn another way of being. By lifting our vibration through positive thoughts, we can change and shift any issue we focus on. If we work together, we can manifest faster. This may sound too simple to some people. They want to reach out to the comfortable old concepts that something out there, or God is going to save us, that God somewhere up in heaven is fixing a problem just for me. It's his job. Just have faith and praise him. That Creator does not exist as its self. It isn't outside on a mountaintop or in a crystal cathedral. It is within each one, each person. That source is every one here, everyone you know, everything you see, every creature you pet or touch. The heart is the first organ to develop in the womb of a pregnant mother. Not the brain, it is the heart that sends out the rhythm of life, holding that precious spark of beginning. It is the opportunity of life. It is source being. As soon as we take our first breath, we're linked with the entire vibration of the universe. We become a new opportunity for Creator. And you can call it anything you want. God, Goddess, all that is, the Divine One, endless names. For Creator to experience yet again another human being. How do we express our gratitude for this diverse experience? By becoming your best self. It took me a long time to step into the grace and gifts of this creation. And when you're ready, it's up to you to see your timing and opportunities, because you'll feel it within you. I realize that it is not my job to get stuck in the past. It's my job to let go of the abuse, the disrespect, and any shame that came, because they became teachers for me. It is us talking to God, but we must remember it is through our intuition that Creator talks back to us. The universe doesn't speak English or Spanish or French or Japanese or Swahili or Cherokee. It speaks in frequency. Each step of the journey is made by following the heart instead of following the crowd. And by choosing the wisdom and knowledge over the veils of blind inexperience. I suggest that we step into our own confidence, our own self-love, our own strength of being able to be of service to others as we grow, because we're all growing together. By being honest and kind and aware that you are a tool working with Creator. I am the tool. I am working an energy that is unlimited and endless. And with this understanding, everything that I need to do my work, whatever that is, flows to me in divine right action. Did I offer peace today? Did I bring a smile to anyone's face? Did I say words of healing? Did I let go of my anger or resentment? Did I forgive? Did I love? These are the real questions I must trust, that the little bits of love that I sow now will become energized into the world and into the next life that will come. Because we vibrate into the future like the light of the stars that have gone dark. Right now is when we create the goodness we want to live tomorrow. Remember, we are water. Remember, we are fire. Remember that we are air. Remember that we are earth. And remember that we are also spirit, that invisible element which we are always connected to. If you want to be happy on purpose. Create higher energies. Choose a higher vibration. Choose frequencies that create higher experiences. And so it is. Thank you. I've been wanting to say that one for a long time. I hope it wasn't too terribly long. On the third week of the month, we have a healing circle, and that's led by LJ Bull. And if you have anything that you'd like to address, it's a wonderful place to allow others to be of service to you. I'd like to ask a volunteer to help me with the offertory. Anybody? Barn?
I just don't want to hog all this fun, you know?
If you'll say with me, divine love flowing through me blesses and increases all that I give and all that I receive. The Positive Living Center is a self-supporting center. It is financially supported by the people that attend, by the people that are on Zoom, and by the grace of the energy that flows to us in so many ways we can't count. We are grateful for all your donations. And I'm just going to put this out here. I know Joe Bull has a wedding coming up in a week or so, and I think maybe it's December. And I just did a celebration of life for 120 people here last week. And the energy that fills this space is incredible. If you have a function, you could speak to Sandy West or Joe Bull or myself if there's something that you'd like to do here. Joe Bull and the practitioners. Thank you, Mr. B.
You're welcome.
They do prayer online, and it's very, very loving and gentle. I have to check with Bob Hand now. Bob, how's your eyes?
My eye is doing well, thank you all. The surgery went well. You need to speed up your prayers though, because you won't be able to see out of this eye very well for several weeks. It has to, the stitches have to heal and stuff. Thank everyone for their prayers, and the surgery was very successful, and Jean is taking care of me.
Yay, Jean.
Keeping me well.
Thank you, Bob. You know, Bob, everything is all in divine timing. And we're glad you're healing exactly how you need to heal. So glad. Let's see, are there any announcements? Does anybody have anything to announce or share? Anything going on? I know that on the second Saturday of the month, John Milan has his flute circle.
Yes, we'll have a flute circle at 2 o'clock on the second Saturday of
the month. So I think that's the 12th.
I never pay attention to that. Just show up. And if you have a flute, bring your flute. And if you don't know about flutes, don't just come and sit and listen. It's really a wonderful opportunity to surround yourself with vibrational energy. That sound is amazing. And that same day, the second Saturday, which John says is the 12th, is the drum circle. It starts at 4 o'clock, and everyone's welcome. You don't have to have a drum. We have a few that are available to use, and drums and rattles, and it's your special self that makes it a wonderful connection. And let's see here. We have a little frog box in the back, and that is for written prayers or prayer requests. And one of us will check it, and we'll put you on our list. So if you have anything you want to deal with that seems like, I just don't want to think about it anymore, we can do that. So I believe our next week's speaker is Sandy West. Is that true, Sandy? Yes. Okay, great. And if you'll join me in the prayer of protection. Oh, wait, let's see. I'm supposed to look and see if I have. Are you going to do more music for us, John?
Yes.
How did I skip that?
It's usually after.
It's not hard, believe me. Maybe when we're closing, would you do that?
Sure.
Okay. If you'll say with me in your little brochure here, the light of God enfolds me. The love of God enfolds me. The power of God protects me. The presence of God watches over me. The energy of God is me. And wherever I am, God is, and all is well, even when I flub up. Now I'm going to ask, let's see, Sandy for our closing treatment.
Well, if you all just close your eyes, please, and settle back into your seat. Just feel the wisdom of the words that Judy shared with us today. Let them flow with you and fly with you. As you go out this week, take them with you. There's so much to ponder and to know and to learn. Wisdom is magnificent. And I give such great thanks for all that we're learning and all that we're evolving into, all that we're becoming, and all that we are sharing with the world. Say with me, please, and so it is.
And so it is. So John, you want to play some music?
Well, with tomorrow being Halloween, I wanted to play something as close to haunted and scary and ghostly as I could. So for those musicians in the audience, this is a harmonic D scale. I call this Shadow.
Thank you, everyone. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your summer, or just your Sunday. Be filled with love and take all that light with you out into the world. Thank you so much for being here. Wow.